Hello, this is how I do what I do. I'm looking now. I've got it on full screen record, so it's recording everything on my screen right now on my computer. And my web page is open to Screencast-O-Matic. This is the recording software that I'm using. It's a free download, as you can see here. And also, if you want to pay $15 a year, you can get the Pro version. That's what I'm using. Just because I thought for $15, why not? You know, I can do a little bit extra here. And there's a lot of extra stuff I've got here, so you know, that's up to anybody who wants to use that. The other thing, if you look down at the bottom here, you see I've got several different programs I use. This is GeoGebra that I'm pointing to here. GeoGebra is a free download as well, and I use that a lot with geometry students, and also it's really great for algebra because when you use the algebra module here, you see this little input bar at the bottom. You can put actually anything in there. Like you can put it in standard form. It's not like a graphing calculator. We can only put it in y equals mx plus b form. You put 3x minus 4y equals, 15. You can just click that and it'll graph it immediately. It'll graph inequalities because if you look, I can change that equal sign to an inequality sign just using my inequality or button here to put in any extra sign. So I can go greater than or equal to and then enter. Oops. Try that again. Put it in the right place maybe. And greater than or equal to, and then enter, and it's actually supposed to graph the inequality. I don't know why it's not doing it now. Try this. 3x minus 4y and greater than or equal to 15. There we go. And I'm not sure why it didn't do it there, but that's the other thing. Cool things, you can turn it off or on just by clicking on the button here. See, and so you can do all kinds of stuff with GeoGebra, which is real handy. And I use this often especially for geometry, because you can create so much stuff with geometry. But it works great for algebra as well. And also, I have an on-screen version of the TI-83 Plus graphing calculator. And that's real good for demonstrating what we do in class. It's a older version. It's a TI-83 Plus. It's not a TI-84. I've looked for the TI-84, and there is something I think that's similar to it. It's just this one does everything I need it to do, so this is what I use. And finally, the most of the stuff I do. No, I didn't intend to open that one. Is right here. This is Smooth Draw, and this was the best. This is a free download, and this is the best one I found to use so far because you can do layers on this thing, and it's real handy to write on. Let me show you what I mean. For example, I created a file here. I'm going to open it up, and here's a standard algebra number 2, and let me show you what. First of all, you look over on the left side here. Top layer is for writing. That's the side clicked. So that means that I can write on this thing, and I've got a little pad here that and a pen. It's a Wacom, W-A-C-O-M tablet that I use. But there's other companies that make tablets, and maybe an iPad would do the trick too if you have a stylus you can use with it. But let's see. Click on there. I can write 3x minus 4y equals 15. I can erase this and change that to 3x and 4y greater than or equal to 15. I can do whatever I want. And the other thing is that I've got a middle layer here, plane 1, if you look over in the left corner there. And so what I did is I put a Cartesian plane on here. And so I can just move up here, and so if I'm creating if I want to do something, and I do a lot of stuff. What I do is here's a point, -2 or -3 rather, and 2, And so I can do that here, and then I can go over here and I can write the write equation of the line, you know, -3, comma 2. There's my point, and the slope is -4. Okay, so you know, I can basically go back here and create that line. So -4 means I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and more to the right 1. And the neat thing about this is I can actually hold down one button in here, and I can make a nice straight line. Okay, and if I want to do that in both directions, I can start here and just draw it up here as well. And so, you know, it makes a nice straight line, and I can illustrate that a little bit better because I'm a pretty sloppy writer. And so this is Smooth Draw 4.0.5 that I'm using now, but you just Google Smooth Draw and find that, and that's pretty much it. That's how I do what I do, and create these videos. Thank you.